Hello and welcome to Casting Roles, a persistent D&D campaign played by a bunch of theater nerds. Thank you for joining us. If you're liking the show, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And if you'd like to reach out to the show, you can find us on Twitter at Casting Roles and on Facebook at Casting Roles ILM. Our videos are uploaded on Friday on YouTube, and we occasionally stream on Twitch on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But with no other announcements, we'll go ahead and start the show. So, ticket takers, after some very difficult days and conversations with Juridan's reveal of their true identity, Yorian being put under arrest, and having to come to terms with your relationship with the Riskbreakers and Vox Populi all in one fell swoop, you spent an evening at the Mysterial Springs kind of decompressing and communicating and getting drunk. And then curing Marlowe, thankfully, of her quicksilver infestation of the brain. The next morning, you joined Bolton Kuhn and Azazel as they headed off to the stockade in order to drive out the Tidewarders for the final push of freeing Feldspar from their control, only to find that they, very much like the scaled folk before them, had absconded from the city with the threat of the looming cloud and what was that?
That was my neighbors fucking dropping a whole crate up there.
I was like, someone's about to come through the ceiling at the back of Marlowe's camera.
It's concrete. They'd have to work pretty fucking hard.
Discovering that the stockade was abandoned and the cloud approaching on the horizon, you went in to only find lots of gold and gems and swords and armor and items left behind in a kind of a pile at the back of this space. With Soris and Marlowe investigating the central tower, you did find that there were two people still left in the stockade, as well as a mysteriously glowing device. Soris, using his thin frame, broke into the tower as Marlowe goes to kind of open the door, and you found the Lawmaster and the Mayor, which was weird because the Mayor was back at Mysterial Springs where you had left her. After a brief conversation, Soris, realizing that this probably isn't the Mayor, you punched her. And then her fellow companion, revealing themselves to be a succubus and an incubus, attempted to charm Soris, but were unsuccessful. The portal device at the center of the room released its hold on, or its tether on the realms, and a portal opened up. And just as Marlowe and Jury came in to destroy the device, a creature of dark reddish skin and covered in these swirling massive chains came through. And just as another was about to come out, the portal was destroyed and the portal closed, lopping its arm off, and it fell off to the side. But with that in mind, we are in combat. We rolled initiative at the beginning of the last turn, so let me pull up the combat window.
It was a well-used shatter spell.
It was.
Totally.
Between you and Mar, that was fantastic.
We're the magic beans. Not always, but
all right.
I'm the magic bean.
All right, so the devil appears out of the portal, and you see the swirling mass of chains around it, and there are 4 chains in particular that are coming off of its body that seem almost to be acting of their own accord, but it is its go. So it's going to go ahead and make a few attacks on those who are before it. So it's going to make, let's see, because of its 4 chains, it gets 6 attacks. And so it's going to make 3 at Soris and 3 at Marlowe. Let me see what its pluses are. Hold on.
No, those are the right 2 out of 3, I would hope.
Well, actually...
Does it still get 6 attacks if it lost an arm?
Oh, no, the other chained devil lost its arm as it was coming through.
It's the other one. Okay.
Jury, you're within 10 feet of it, so one of its attacks is going to go towards you.
Yeah, come hit me. I got 10 temporary hit points. I feel good.
So the first one's going to miss you, Mar. The second one, I rolled the exact same thing. That's also going to miss. The third, oh my god, I just rolled 3 9s in a row.
Yeah. Thanks, dice.
This dice is going away. So all of those miss you, Mar. 2 against you, Saurus. The first one misses. Oh my god. The second one will hit. That is a 28 to hit.
Yes.
All right. And so for Saurus, I go ahead and make... Oh, no, you don't make a roll until your turn for the escape. But this chain whips out in your direction and wraps around you, and you feel the barbs on it biting in. So you take 9 points of piercing or slashing damage, and then you are considered restrained. So any actions will be at disadvantage on the next round. You can try to break out of it, just like you would any other grapple. And then the one towards you, Jordan, 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right,
Of
so
course.
you
I'm the bard.
take, that's a low roll, you take 6 points of slashing damage, and you are also restrained as this chain whips out and wraps around your waist from where you are. All right, so that is the chain goes. Saurus, you're up.
What's it to get unrestrained? Is that a save or an action?
So
or
it would take an action to break free, like just a normal grapple check. You can you can act. It's just any attacks that you take would be at disadvantage, and you can't move. That's the only thing.
Let me unrestrain.
Okay, go ahead and roll a athletics or acrobatics check.
Acrobatics is a 27.
That absolutely. So you, as it wraps around you, you feel it bite in for a moment. And hold on, let me just check if that happens at the beginning of your turn or at the end of your turn. Oh, sorry. At the start of your turn, you do take piercing damage from the barbs biting into you. That's 4 points of piercing damage. But then, as it like kind of starts to tighten around you, and you feel the chains kind of shifting to kind of bite in a different way, and you use that to slip out of them using your monk-like swiftness, and the chain kind of crapples down or falls down next to you, but you see it like writhe up almost like a snake, like it's an animated creature of its own. What would you like to do with your bonus action?
Bonus action, I am going to Flurry of Blows.
All right, yeah, because the grapple escape would be considered an attack, so that's fine. Go ahead and make 2 attacks.
A 19 and an 11.
The 11 misses, but the 19 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage on the 19.
That is a massive 7 damage and Stunning Strike.
Stunning Strike, Constitution saving throw. He has high con, but that might have failed. That's a 14.
That succeeds.
Okay, yeah. 10 on the die. All right. You strike out, and his form like is musculature and strong, and you see like the shockwave go through his muscles, but he kind of just shrugs off the stun attempt.
Okay, I'm going to counter around him so I can give Marlowe flanking.
All right, so you slide back behind him into the space at his back so that Marlowe can move forward. All right, good. Which takes us to, let's see.
Josh, I have a question.
Yes.
I wrote down that I was at the top of the round. Have I already taken my turn by doing the hit on the device?
Yeah, so we rolled initiative and we had the Incubus and Succubus's round, and then you guys started, and it was Marjorie attacking the device, and then the chained person was right before Saurus and they came in.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So we're moving down through. All right, so none of you can see that.
Josh, one other thing. When I do hit a creature with a flurry of blows, I can impose a different state on it. So I am going to say it must make a dex check or be knocked prone.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll make a dex check. What's the DC? It rolled a 12.
13.
13, so it does get knocked prone by your flurry of blows. Nice.
Also, I get to learn one attribute about the target.
Okay.
And I'm going to go damage immunities.
Immunities. It is immune to fire and poison.
Okay, I will yell that out.
Okay, so you all hear the call from Saurus inside the tower that it's there. All right, so they rolled the same initiative, or right after each other. So you all over in the corner, you do see this figure appear flying up in the air as he fades out of the ephemeral. You don't see the succubus anywhere, but I do need Kaimana to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Get seduced, Kaimana.
He is a little cutie. I can see why.
They just
13?
look at him and
They want to meow on their
13.
team.
So you hear this voice enter into your head, Kaimana, of this warm, dripping with honey voice, and it kind of pierces into your brain and kind of sees what you need and says, "All of these shinies could be yours if only you protect us in this fight." And you are charmed by the succubus. Or by the incubus.
amazing.
Yep.
Okay,
Kaimana's gonna have some issues that need some tissues after
All
this.
right. You don't see the incubus's roll, but that's their turn. Come on, it is your go.
All right. So what are my options if I'm charmed?
So you see everyone who is an enemy of the incubus as an enemy.
Ooh, no.
And you are surrounded by Anzel's right next to you, Abel's near you, Juridan's across the way.
No.
All right. I am going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay. So now you all watch as or Abel, you see as several little mirrors of Kaimana start to appear around them.
Smart idea. Confuse the enemy. Yes.
And now I'm gonna smack Abel.
So smart. Okay, go ahead and roll your attacks.
No, saw it coming. Saw it.
13.
13 to hit.
13 misses. 16 AC.
All right. So you see the little mirrors strike out at you, and you raise your shield just in time, and Kaimana's staff bonks off of your shield.
Emo tap. Emo tap.
It's no time for games, Kaimana. What are you doing?
And no one's gonna take him seriously.
No, that's true. Like, what the hell is Kaimana doing? All right. All right. Anything else, Kaimana? You want to move or do anything else with your turn?
I will move to give
Emotes.
them flanking if I can.
Okay, so you want to move around Abel or move on the other side of Juridan?
Abel.
Okay. All right. So you kind of slide over next to Abel on this side, let's say, and you. So Kaimana is just scurrying around your feet, Abel, as right after attacking you. All right, which takes us to Bolton's turn. Bolton is going to come around the corner, and he sees Azazel standing there. And so you suddenly see this echo appear next to Azazel as Bolton charges in. And then he's going to take two swipes at Azazel with his sword, and then his echo's also going to take a swipe.
He got charmed.
Natural one, he did. He rolled a 6 on his save.
I hope he's as useless as Yorian was in fight.
Okay, well, Azazel has a high AC, so both of those missed. The third one does hit, so she takes 14 points of piercing or slashing damage to Azazel as his sword comes down, and then and that also hits. An additional 7 points. Ooh, 21 points of slashing damage as Bolton strikes twice, and she kind of parries the first one, and then the second one that hits, and then his echo slams her from behind as she is attacking, and she's just like, Bolton, what are you doing? And then that's going to end his turn. Abel, it's your go. You just got bonked by Kaimana, and then you see Bolton attacking Azazel behind you, and then there's a figure floating in the air at the distance that you can see.
I cannot see that.
You can see the incubus floating here, but you can't see the succubus anywhere.
Okay, so seeing that now our allies seem to be attacking us, it would be fair to assume that I could deduce that there's some spell work afoot.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm seeing the...
You know enough about fiends that you immediately recognize what type of fiend this is, and
okay, I was going to say, seeing the floating enemy.
What's happening? Yeah.
Okay. At first, seeing our enemy floating in the distance, can I cast Fairy Fire on them?
What kind of saving throw is that?
It is a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save for our succubus friend. Okay. That is a 8 plus 3, so an 11.
Okay. It's a 15 they had to...
Alright, so they are now glowing, which means that you can see them and gain any attacks against them have an advantage.
Yes. Nice. So now, that's my action. Oh. My bonus...
You readied your ballista on the last... before.
Yeah, I did say that I pulled out my force ballista. My bonus action, I'm going to see if I can hit them with my force ballista. Does that cause them to lose concentration on this spell?
You would know enough about succubi that their charm is not a concentration. That the best form for breaking a charm on somebody is to actually cause damage to the person who's charmed.
Okay, well that's an 18.
The
11 plus 7.
Yep, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. I'm gonna roll that in D&D Beyond because I am ready. This will be 14 force damage plus a D8 for my firearm. Plus 3 more force damage.
17 points of damage to Incubus. And he is pushed back by it a little bit, is that right?
He is pushed back.
He's pushed back against the wall by that blast. Yeah.
It's only 5 feet.
Yep.
And then I'll turn to Kaimana to see if there's any change in his stance or his demeanor.
Kaimana is still rapidly flying around your ankles.
Like 3 of them, right?
Yeah, there's 3 little Kaimanas. Like,
oh yeah, the mirror image. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Expected all the little Kaimanas scurrying between my
images you see before you die.
And that's all. That's all I got.
Are you gonna move it all? And
I'm going to try to circle around the original Kaimana, even though there's and kind of press my back against the wall.
All right, you are able to do that without. Well, hold on. Let's see. Yes, so Bolton's going to take an attack of opportunity at you with his echo.
Go ahead.
That's probably not going to hit though. Well, maybe 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. So
no, hold on. I'll shield it.
Okay. All right. So now you have shield activated until the end of your next turn. So the echo strikes out at you, and it just glints off of the magical shield that you create. All right. Which takes us to Azazel, who, seeing this, is going to. She kind of pommels her or flips her blade around, and she's just going to punch Bolton Kuhn in the face.
Yeah!
We love her.
That'll hit. That is a 22 to hit. So it's he takes 5 points of damage.
Can I roll insight? Is she enjoying it?
Go ahead.
I just want to know.
So Bolton
Got a very low DC.
I got a 22. Oh. How does she feel about it?
She smiled, but you don't know if it's just because she likes battle or not. Okay. But that does let Bolton roll a saving throw. which
Oh my
he
God.
just succeeds. So she punches him across the
Nice.
face, and you see like this like light glimmer in his eyes, and then he shakes free, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. What the fuck is going on?" And then she kind of is gonna. She like points at the succubus flying in the air, and then she's going to move. She doesn't know you're a threat, Kamana. So if you want to take an attack of opportunity on her,
I will do that.
as she moves past. Yep. Go ahead.
I didn't know I could. I thought I had to. Oh, never mind.
Yep.
Natural 20?
Oh my god.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
You freaking ankle biter.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
That's true.
12
Or the
damage.
fact they have
12
from
points of damage.
Kamara.
Okay, so you smack out with 12 damage, and Anzel's just like, she keeps moving, but she kind of looks back, she goes, "God, they've got Kamana too." And she keeps moving forward towards the succubus. All right, which takes us back to the top. Marlo, you've got a chained devil at your feet.
All right. I'd like to be a werewolf, please.
All right, you wolf out. Go ahead.
I would like to hit the chain devil, please.
With advantage on all your attacks.
Yeah. Ugh. The first one is gonna be a 25 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And the second one is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. All right. You.
It is a fiend, so you get the bonus damage from the blade.
What?
Your blade does bonus damage to fiends or creatures
It
from the
does! Oh my god, dude, this is gonna be great. Hold on.
One
Lucky,
of
lucky.
so one of your attacks
Yeah.
will get that bonus damage.
Okay. So that's. Goodbye, dice. I know what you rolled, but you're gone forever now. 15. And then. Okay, in total that is 29 points of damage.
Ooh, nice. So you slash out twice, and this like blackish ichor spreads across the walls from its wounds as it kind of writhes in pain there. And you see the chains kind of whip around it in agony as well.
Can I tell it to stay down in Infernal?
Yes, you can.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. Anything else you want to do with your turn there?
That's what I got. Am I holding in a position for Source to get advantage?
Yeah, you can move to get. He's got it right now on his turn, but then he's got that.
Right.
All right. Although the Chained Oblivion is, or the Chained.
Yeah,
goes
I'm trying
next,
to
so
make
yeah,
sure
yeah.
he gets flanking when the Chain Devil gets back up.
All right. So, Juridan, at the start of your turn, sensing that it's surrounded and also not wanting you to necessarily get into the fray, the Chain Devil does kind of look up at you, and you see this like energy kind of cover its face, almost in a mask. And just for a moment, you see a vision of your mother.
Mm.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Or hate this guy. That's also I rolled a nat 1. I'm gonna really real with you. I rolled a nat 1.
All right,
Seeing
so-
my mother at this time has broken
Yeah,
me.
so you are considered frightened of the chained devil, so you cannot approach it, and any movement that you make this turn would need to be away from it.
Dirty scream cries.
No.
Screaming and crying.
You can still attack it, though.
It can, yes, but attacks against frightened will be at disadvantage, I believe, yeah.
Can I still roll to try to get out of the chains?
Yep,
What do I roll for that?
it is acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics. And I rolled a 5. Great.
Yep, so
What
you
a
are still...
great-
Oh, and at the start of your turn, sorry, with the chains, you do take 4 points of piercing damage.
I'm gonna be so useful this fight.
The succubus is there floating to the side. Yep.
I
And you
will
did hear
just-
Anzel crowd that Kaimana has been gone.
I can't do anything.
I know. At least I'm useful to the other team.
Wow. Okay. I'll give a
Deep cuts, deep
Saurus.
cuts.
I'll give Saurus inspiration.
All right, so Source, you have a D8 inspiration die that you can use on attacks or saving throws.
Okay. Thank you.
And,
I could
that's
not
all
make that joke.
I can't move.
You
I can't.
could have, though. You could have not said it.
I can't move in the chains, can I?
No, you are restrained.
Then I will stay here, and that's all I can do.
Okay.
Those
All
are all
right.
my things.
On its turn, the chained devil will stand up. Oh gosh, he's caught on Saurus. He will stand, and the chains start whipping around him. He's going to make his attacks against Saurus and Marlowe. 3 against each. Natural 1.
Is it one of the chains are occupied holding Jordan?
Yes, he has 4 animated chains, and then he has his 2 normal chains.
Then which chain is holding?
So 1 is holding Jordan, so he would have 5 attacks. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right, so the first one was a natural 1. The second one is a 20 to hit Marlowe. I think in wolf form.
Meats.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is your AC. Okay, so the 1 hit it, and then the second one also, that's a 10 to hit. So you take 8 points of slashing damage reduced to 4, and I need you to. You are restrained, but you can break out of it on the end of your next turn, and then 3 on you, Source, or 2 on you, Source, and then that is a 22 to hit Source.
Yep.
A 15 that misses.
Nope.
All right, so the 22 does hit. That is 12 points of slashing damage, and you are also restrained by the chains.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, and it's not going to do anything because it can't. It is trapped there. It is just in the space. All right, which takes us to Source. You're up. You're restrained, so you have disadvantage, but Marlowe's currently giving you advantage, so any attacks would be at a straight roll if you didn't want to break out of your chains.
All right, I'll go ahead and hit him.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks.
First one is an 18.
That hits. For him, you guys are looking for a 16.
Okay. And that is 7.
That one misses. 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. All right.
And second one is 26.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 6 in damage. Well, really awful on the damage.
All right.
I am going to flurry of blows. And first one is a 16.
Yep, that is it. Exactly.
And that does 11 in damage.
Nice.
And must succeed versus dex check or be knocked prone.
That is a 14.
Knock him down.
Nope, that succeeds.
Okay.
And learn the following attribute: damage vulnerabilities.
It is not vulnerable to anything.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
It's immune to fire.
And my
Immune to
last
fire
attack
and poison, yeah.
is a 20 dirty,
Yep, that hits.
and that is 10 in
10,
damage.
10, nice. All right, good. That's a solid round from Soros. All right.
I just like the image of him dancing around while chained up.
Good. All right. Now.
You're like punching the chain that is like wrapped around you.
Jerry's just crying beside you.
Moving around the corner, you see the incubus fly into position, and she's going to reach out. Abel, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
No.
Come on, Abel. You can resist.
Come on, Abel.
We can't all be enthralled.
It's been a while, but you got it.
It's been a while. a wisdom saving throw that's
Yes.
+2.
You're very wise, Abel. Very
Using my
wise.
dice?
Do I get advantage on this?
No.
Oh, it's a 16 plus 2, 18.
That-
Are those my dice?
It is.
I'm telling you, man.
All right, so
I rolled that. Let me just for fun roll it in our automated
Be
rolling
honest.
system. It would have been a 13.
that would have failed.
Okay, so
What am I saying?
So you hear this voice come into your brain, and it's just, we can conquer this world together with your technological might, and you just shake it off and
I am
stare
never
back.
confident, and I just
All right, and you are
Shake it off.
immune to the incubus's enthralling ability from now on. Not the succubus, just the incubus.
immune now. Oh,
Yes, because you resisted. All right, Jordan, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, all right, Drew. Come on. I got +0 to wisdom, by the way. It was on 18, and then it rolled to 2. I swear to God.
Oh,
I'm
Jerry.
useless this fight.
Jerry.
Yeah,
You
true.
hear the warm voice of the succubus come in, and he just says, all of the pain that you experience will be gone once you protect us in this fight.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
I think they might be telling the truth.
Kaimana, you are up. Abel's there.
Can I
Bolted and
re-roll
Azazel.
my wisdom saving throw?
Unfortunately, the only time you can make the wisdom saving throw is at the end of 24 hours unless you suffer harm or damage.
Someone
Oh.
hit me.
yeah,
Jace, I got seduced.
Someone punch Kaimana.
Oh, sorry. Take it back. Jury, you are not charmed. I missed the last little bit. You're good.
I'm not
So
charmed?
with that in mind, the succubus is then he's going to fly this way out of harm's reach.
he's still glowy and
He's
sparkly.
still glowy and sparkly. Sorry, I missed the fine print on the charm. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
What's that? Fine print.
It says if it would be too sad for them to be seduced, they're not allowed.
No, it's just they can only have one person charmed at a time.
Yes.
All right. Good. So Kaimana, it's up. You're up. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I need someone to hit me.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you try to hit me and you miss, I can do something to you. But
I did that once already. Nothing happened.
yeah, that would have eaten up my reaction. That's probably why.
All right, I'll hit Abel.
He's an easy target.
Okay. So you
Sure.
turn around to swing at Abel. All right.
It's a 15.
15 misses. So,
Do it.
I'm going to
Rip that band-aid off.
Get his ass.
I'm going to use my reaction to activate my Shield of Retribution, which on a failed attack, I can use my reaction and force him to make a strength saving throw.
All right. Make a strength saving throw, Kaimana.
If he
It's a 15.
he succeeds.
Does
But
he still take
takes-
damage? Yeah.
He takes half damage, 3d6 force damage.
Okay.
Half.
Go ahead and roll
So
the
we
damage. And then make
Now
another
roll-
wisdom saving throw, Kaimana.
I need to get the damage first.
So you will take 6 damage. I rolled 12, so 6. Do I add a d8 to that? Because it's. Well, that's not. Never mind. No.
No, yeah.
6 damage. 6 damage.
Okay, another wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
That's better. That's a 25.
All right, good. So
Ooh.
this flash of energy from the shield kind of blinds you for a moment, and you just feel that energy from the succubus fade away.
And he's not pushed back because he
yeah.
succeeded.
And so you are no longer under control.
Yay!
Good
All
job.
right, which will take us to Bolton, who is going to.
I'm sorry, Kaimana.
It's fine.
Come back to me.
There is a ledge up here next to the person, so he's going to send his boop up here. And then he's actually going to switch places with it as a bonus action.
Cool.
And he's going to make 2 attacks against the incubus or the succubus. That one hits, and that one misses. But his blade does additional damage to fiends. Yes. So she takes 14 points of damage.
Where are you guys getting these magic blades from? Magic theme blades.
So 21, and then she has to make a wisdom saving throw.
I stole mine.
Which she fails. So you watch as his short sword like lights up into this light energy and slashes across the incubus, and she falls from the air and hits the ground, which means she'll take some damage from the ball.
Nice.
Yes,
7 points of damage, and she is prone on the ground now. All right, that takes us to Abel.
Oh, that was a reaction. Okay, I was like, I just went. Okay, so I can't shoot things that are prone, but I can. How large of the area does shatter cover? Let me look.
Shatter's a line, I believe.
I think it's a sphere. Let me check.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a spear, yeah. 10-foot spear. Right.
Yeah.
It is a 10-foot sphere. Can I put a 10-foot sphere on her and not hit anyone else?
Yep.
Yeah, I want to put a 10-foot sphere of shatter. So I take my arcane firearm and spin the little runes to line up to make the shatter spell activate. And I fire a shatter spell at
It's
the.
a 13 on her con save, so she fails.
Ooh, she fails. Should have been a 15.
This door blows out off of its hinges and falls outside.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Wonder what they're doing in there.
So that's
Lost you, okay? Oh god.
3d8. So that's 14 plus another d8 for my arcane firearm. Oh, 15 damage.
15 points of damage. All right, nice. Good. So it's okay. All right, nice. Anything else you want to move or do anything else on your turn there, Abel?
I am going to. Who's the person holding the sword to my left? Abel's left.
Anzel.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take a couple steps away from Kaimana.
Okay.
Just,
You move this way or this way?
closer to the entrance. Yeah.
Okay. All right, you move back towards the entrance. All right, good. All right. Which takes us to
Just a
Anzel.
little suspicious of my little furry friend.
She's going to come around the corner, and she's going to hold up her holy symbol and launch a guiding bolt at 3rd level, which will
Oh, wait, I have a-
slam
sorry.
to that creature. Oh, go ahead, yeah.
I still have a bonus action attack.
Oh, okay, go ahead with your bonus action.
If I shoot someone on the ground with a ranged weapon, is it?
It is at disadvantage.
Okay, can I scratch my movement and see if I can come 30 feet around the corner where I saw the incubus flying?
Yep.
And if I can see the incubus, I'm going to take a pot shot at him.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, it's supposed to be at advantage because he's glowy. That's a 15 plus 7 or... Okay, yeah. So 22 to hit.
Yep.
And I am sorry, I forgot to find all these spells and
No, you're doing damage. I'm happy for you.
You're kind of kicking ass in this fight.
You are like really kicking ass. I'm like,
finally,
ooh.
right? Finally. 18 force damage plus 6.
He says so
24.
casually.
All right, 34. All right, so
All right,
it's,
get his ass.
62. All right, nice.
And his bonus attack.
Right as you
Come on.
launch your bonus attack, Anzel right next to you raises her holy symbol and releases, and I forgot it's at advantage because of fairy fire. No, it's still that. And so she does 8d6 radiant damage.
Oh my god.
Y'all are dropping a house on her.
She's so hot.
It's gonna be nothing but ruby slippers sticking out the bottom when y'all are done.
Oh, this is the succubus.
20,
Which one? I don't know which
24,
one's which.
26,
I
27.
think that's the dude.
27 points of damage. So, Abel, describe how your Force Ballista and Anzel's Guiding Bolt decimate the succubus.
I just think like the well-aimed shot. I like just crack the. Is this the incubus? The incubus
this is the incubus. Yeah.
right in the chest, and like slam him against the wall. And before he even has a chance to recover, he's just like bathed in radiant light and just is burned away to ashes.
Nice.
Yes, get him.
Lets out a scream that
That's
telepathically all of you hear coursing through your heads at the assault. All right.
Was anyone enthralled by the incubus, or did everyone come out of
The
it?
succubus had nobody because the incubus had come on. Yeah.
Okay.
And
They're
you're
just
still-
curious.
You are still frightened, Druid, and I don't know why I'm taking that off of you.
Yeah,
All right.
I am.
All right. Which takes us back to the top, Marlowe.
Oh, I would like to hit the Chain Devil 3 times,
Okay,
please.
go ahead and make your 3 attacks with advantage because Saurus is on the other side.
Exactly 3
Yes.
times.
Actually, it is. Never mind.
Oh, sorry, Marlowe. Right as you he.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
I understand. I understand what is about to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, because Jury goes before him, so he did get his reaction back. Yeah, so he's gonna right as you're going to strike,
Mhm.
you're just as your blade is raising up to go, this mask on his face appears, and you see the elven masculine features of a man you haven't seen since you were 10, 11 years old. You see your father standing in front of you.
Ah, God.
So disgusting.
So you are frightened of him, so any attacks would be at disadvantage, so these would be straight rolls.
Oh no.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I have to be a 16.
Yes.
Okay, that hits. That hits. That also hits.
Nice.
Cool. All right. So let's see. That's gonna be 1, 2. Sorry, I like rolling all my dice at once. It makes me feel very powerful.
You deserve it.
You do
Okay.
deserve it.
9, 14. Holy shit. 39 points of damage.
Oh
my God.
Nice.
Jesus.
Nice.
I rolled a lot of 5s and 6s there.
Yeah.
You just
We're bringing the pain
slam
around.
into it, yeah.
Everyone except me.
And like those 3 attacks kind of break through, and he looks almost like shocked that you're able to attack through the fear that you're experiencing with him.
Ooh.
And he
Can I say in Infernal, joke's on you, I got over my daddy issues a long time ago.
Yes. All right, and he is like barely holding on. You can see there's just ichor just dripping out of multiple wounds on his body. All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Cool. Jordan, that takes us to you.
So I can't. Attacks at him are on disadvantage.
Disadvantage because you are frightened.
I think I'm still gonna. I think I'm gonna try to cast Shatter at disadvantage.
Okay. So
Fuck this guy.
Saurus,
That was just a
Marlowe,
Wait, can I?
and
Well, I don't want to hit them. Actually,
Yeah.
never mind.
Who cares?
I care. It's against Jury's code. I cast it once and I felt horrible.
it was last right. It was It was
It's
literally
against Jury's code.
12
I like the
seconds
fact that
ago.
both Taurus and Marlowe are like, area effect, bring it.
Dude, like, we have super high dex. It's very likely we'll make it. We have high HPs. Like, we're good.
If this
gonna-
finishes him off, it's worth it.
It's against my code.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah,
Do
absolutely.
what you want.
Drake
All
did
right.
it 12 seconds ago. Like,
he did piss me off really badly.
Okay. Are you?
Yeah, I'll try. I'm gonna try to
All
cast
right.
it.
Marsaurus con saving throw. That is a 15 from the Chain Devil.
I don't. Does that hit?
Well, you would take half damage even if he succeeded.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
6.
3. No, sorry.
Oh.
5.
Okay, so Marlo takes
No.
full damage. Saurus takes half damage, and the Chain Devil did a 15
evasion,
succeed?
yeah.
Mine's a 16. What
Okay,
do you
so
want?
the Chain Devil failed too, so he takes full
Nice.
damage as well.
You guys take 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Nice.
Worth it.
Marlo, 7 to Saurus. All right, which is the Chain Devil's go, and he is.
Can I give inspiration to Mar real quick?
Yeah, the Chain Devil is like, you can see him barely. He's trying to move, but he pulls himself up enough to throw his chains out. Sorry, Sturden, you were still chained.
Yeah, so I take damage, right?
6
from the
points
chain.
of piercing damage at the start of your turn. All right,
Oof.
Marlo, were you chained?
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on. 5 points of piercing damage at the start of your turn.
All right.
Reduced to 3 or 2.
Cool.
All right. So he's going to make his 4 attacks out at 2 at.
Actually, should be 3 because all 3 of us are.
Oh, you're
are
chained too? Okay, I didn't know you were
we're
still
all
chained.
chained.
Actually, you know what he's going to do? That was a hard hit from you, Marlo. So all 3 of these are coming your direction.
That's fair. Yeah. That's pretty fair.
That is a 21 to hit. That one
Yes.
hits. That is a. I don't think that one hits. That's a 19. That misses. And the
Can I
third one,
cutting words the last one?
you should, because it was a natural 20.
Oh, beautiful. I cutting words it. That's funny. Well, I was like, well, you have to say it before you tell me what the roll is. So I didn't get the first 2, so I was like, I'll just do the last one.
So it still hits because it's a natural 20, but I'll say
Sure,
it decreases the damage. So go ahead and roll your D8.
damage
All right,
decrease,
so
I think.
that is 66 to Marlo.
Oh, you take 6 less.
Oh no, sorry, the second one didn't hit. So let me re-roll these because the second one did not hit you. But the the other one was a D20. So I'll just roll this and then double the dice. There we go. So that's 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. 27 reduced by how much, Durden?
6.
6. So 21, you take half of that, Marlo. That is 12, 11, 10 points of slashing damage from all of the chains.
Pretty good that I took that hit rather than anyone else.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. And then that takes us to Saurus.
Damage from the chain.
Yes, damage from the chain. That is 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay. I'm gonna not bother breaking out of the chain. I'm just gonna still hit him.
Okay.
I've still got flanking with Marlo.
Yep, go ahead and make your attacks. Just single roll.
That is 22
Yep.
for 11.
Okay.
Second attack is a 16,
Yep, that's his armor class.
and that is 7.
Okay, so swirling around this like barbed chains flying through the air, cutting into Marlowe, swirling around in all places. You are dodging and weaving through this. Saurus, how do you take out the Chain Devil?
Yeah.
I basically jump up on it, and the chain that's wrapped around me, I wrap around its neck, and just
you
Pull back.
Jabba the Hutt him.
yeah,
Nice. All right.
Amazing.
and I ride him down and end up standing in front of Marlowe.
Yeah, he collapses to the
Nice.
ground, and immediately his body starts to liquefy, and this black ichor begins to spread along the base of this place. All right.
I'm going to use my movement to head out the door.
Okay.
Did we break the
I'm
machine?
going to look around when I get out. Can I see that the thing is there?
Yep.
I'm going to get I have 50 movement, so I'm going to get to give flanking to Bolton Kuhn.
Right, you can get right there. Yeah, he's. You can get his echo for sure. Get flanking networks. All right. Which takes us to the succubus. She is going to stand up. And looking around at the space, she's going to vanish. She fades into the ethereal plane, and you don't see her at the moment. So that takes us to... Come on, anything you want to do on your turn?
Anyone still visible that I can attack?
Nope.
She's in the ethereal plane, you said?
Yes, she's ethereal at the moment.
Come on, it's got a trick for that.
Yeah, would Dispel Magic help?
Unfortunately, no. It's not. It's an innate ability of its creature. It's not a spell.
Alright. I would like to... No, never mind. I'm not going to do that. Who looks hurt the most?
You can... Saurus looks pretty hurt.
Alright, I'm going to cast Healing Word at 3rd level on Saurus.
Okay.
Ooh.
Thank you, sir.
You can't see Mar, otherwise I would have said her, but yeah.
That's 12, Saurus.
Alright, so Saurus, you heal over 12 points. Alright, do you want to move or do anything, come on, or are you going to stay kind of at the door?
I'm going to go to where the succubus vanished and get on the other side of where she was standing.
Over here? Okay.
Yeah, so that if she does reappear, one of us might get flanking.
Sounds good. Alright, that takes us to Bolton, who is going to swap places with his echo. Boop. And then he's going to kind of move to the door. Just saying, like, keep eyes out for her. Who knows what she's doing? All right, Abel.
Did we destroy the machine completely that they were coming through?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the second chain devil did not make it out because they destroyed the portal.
Yeah.
That would have gotten ugly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good. I
I
shattered
could have had
it.
the whole party restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. I want to. There was a door that was blown open. I'm gonna make my way that way, but on the way, Abel's just gonna put his hand on Jury's shoulder. It's like, it's like reassurance. It's really, you can tell the fear on in their eyes and on their face. So
He looks at you and he goes, "What do you want? Why are you touching me?"
just want you to be okay.
Oh.
And then I just want to go towards the door and investigate what was on the other side of that door that was blown open.
Okay. On the other side, you see it's a storage space that's filled with, looks like there's some shackles, there's small busted kind of short swords that the guards might have used, a few uniforms and things. It's kind of a storage closet.
Okay. It's nothing in here of interest, and just hold myself at the ready.
All right.
You're going to hold an action in case she reappears?
Yeah, I think I'll hold a spell attack.
Okay. Enzel's going to move this way a little bit so she can get better eyes this direction. All right, Marlo.
So, Josh.
Yes.
If I came out into the open space and I tried to do an investigation check, would there be any possible fucking way for me to try to figure out where the succubus is?
Unfortunately, you know enough about like the way that fiends operate that a creature going into the ethereal plane literally it's just not on this plane of existence anymore.
All right. I would like to, in that case, get out of the little area that I've been in.
Okay.
And kind of shift over towards the other corner, away from everybody.
This way.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hang over there.
All right,
And I will hold, like attack until if she were to enter my melee range.
all right, sounds good. All right, Saurus.
I am going to move down so I can see around the backside. Can I see anything?
There's nothing back here, and you're now standing on like the pile of gold and gems and things in that corner.
Oh,
But
I am
you do
going
not see any
to.
creatures.
I'm going to hold an action in case she reappears with my pistol.
Okay, sounds good. All right, and good. That takes us to the succubus.
Wait, do we skip my turn?
Did we skip your? We did. Sorry, Jury. Go ahead.
Okay, no, because this is important. I'm gonna peel to the left there, and I want to play counter charm.
Counter.
The other way. I think I
this
can
way?
get
Okay.
because it's 30 feet, so I think I can hit the most people with it here.
It's a 30-foot cube or sphere.
I don't know. The language doesn't say anything. It says within,
It's just creatures
it
within
says
30
creatures
feet.
with within 30 feet that can
right.
hear you.
So that's everybody over here except for Saurus. Yep.
Sweet. And you guys get advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
That's sick.
and your
Literally the only time it's
Awesome,
useful.
Bar.
your
And it's
fear
in-
definitely faded as well. So.
Yeah, and it's until the end of my turn. So
Nice. That's
I
fantastic.
play
Clutch.
a sad little song.
All right.
You're playing Bon Iver.
Yeah.
So Marlo, you are the only one that sees this.
Mhm,
as
yeah, oh, boy.
out of the plane, this succubus or incubus the succubus gets right up to Enzel. And it's weird because it doesn't look like the succubus anymore. Like she's changed her appearance, and you see before Enzel this like beautiful half elven woman with light brown skin, black hair kind of pulled back into a braid, wearing this flowing dress, and she kind of just walks up, and you see her caress Anzel's face and give her a kiss.
I feel very uncomfortable with the atmosphere that has been created.
All right. Which takes us then to Kamana. Nothing is, you're sitting there waiting, nothing appears. You don't hear a call for any, like, do you call out Marlo when you see it appear?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you hear Marlo shout from the other side of the room.
It's with what do you do?
I don't know.
You can go over there.
Yeah, okay.
My options for charming people were small.
Yeah, I'll head over there.
Okay, do you want to head around the back way or around this side?
Yeah, I'll head around that way.
30 feet? Okay, so you're
I got
booking-
35.
35, okay. So you kind of got 3/4 cover there on the, you can peek around that corner and see the succubus there.
Hmm. And she's in base to base with what's their name, right?
With Enzel, yeah. Mhm.
Shoot.
And it doesn't look like the succubus that you saw before. This is not, it's you see an elven figure standing there. But with the warning Marlo gave you, you'd probably still know.
Okay. Yeah. All right. How hurt does Anzel look?
Pretty hurt, bloodied.
All right. Yeah. I'll cast Healing Word again.
Okay.
Third level on Anzel.
All right. How much does she heal?
Heals for 10.
10. Okay, nice. All right, good. Yeah, she needed that. All right. Bolton. He gets over we've got Marlowe. And he's holding there, ready to strike if something comes in range. Abel.
Yes. I heard. Can I get over there with 30 feet?
You can get to there. So you can see you can see the succubus.
Okay. And we're all just standing around?
Well, that's as far as anybody could move to get to her.
I'm like,
everyone's moving in that direction except for Marlowe is just kind of standing there like, the fuck, yeah.
I'm going to see if I can hit it with my. I was holding a spell attack, wasn't I?
Well, it's your turn now, so you lost that, so you can just do whatever you want.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna see if I can force ballista.
All right, go ahead and
This
roll your
beautiful elven entity. Ooh, that is a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay. That's bonus action. I want to see if I can Scorching Rays at second level. I just don't have a lot of second level spells. I'm gonna try to ice was my ice stuff. Cold. Ray of Frost, Ice Knife. That's gonna hit too many people.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Just do it.
Ice knife. Ice knife. Ice knife.
I'm gonna see if I can Ray of Frost this.
Okay.
Because Ice Knife explodes, doesn't it? Like
It does.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't do that. I might need that though to. Yeah, I'm gonna Ice Knife.
Okay.
Because if he's charmed by, I might need to hit him to get him back out of it. 17 plus. So it's to be 24.
That hits.
The hit.
Yep.
So that
Takes
is a.
the half damage for the succubus to cold.
Okay, cool.
Ansel made a 18 on her dex save.
So that's.
So she takes half damage as well. From the explosion.
Well, oh yeah, I was thinking it was a bolting for some reason. Oh my god, 4 cold damage, I guess, or
Okay, reduced
and then
to 2.
That's not just more than 4, doesn't it?
It's a D10.
Mm.
And then it's a
But I only rolled
D6
4.
on the explosion, or is it a D8 on the explosion?
Well, I get a D8 from my artificer firearm, my arcane firearm. So it's 2 from the firearm, and then the explosion itself explodes 2d6 cold damage. So it's 9,
Ooh.
and they take half. You say?
Yes. Yeah, Enzo will take 4. So take 4. All right, 24. She does get to make the wisdom saving throw. Okay. All right. Anything else on your turn, Abel?
That's all. That's all I can do.
All right. So the explosion happens, and the succubus kind of growls, and you see for a moment like Enzel's standing there, and then she's going to turn and charge to you, Abel, who just attacked. And as she's charging towards you, she holds up her holy symbol, and you feel this energy kind of blast around you, and like this kind of turning wheel of gold energy kind of lights around you, and then suddenly clips into your body and gives her advantage on these 3 attacks.
Oh no!
You don't want to be
that's
hit
gonna
by
leave a mark.
Okay, by the paladin. Oh boy!
Yeah, 20 to hit on the first one.
Yeah, and smiting, and oh god, no, that's gonna get ugly.
That's a 23 to hit on the second one.
Oh, she's fucking mad, dude.
And that is a 20 5 to hit on the third one.
What if I shield it?
What does it take your AC up to
Ooh.
with shield?
So that would be a 21 for the first one.
Okay, so the first one doesn't hit, but the other 2 do.
And then, if she misses attack, can I use my reaction
You can.
for my Shield of Retribution,
Okay.
which forces a
Strength saving throw.
Strength. Oh, what did I get? A strength saving throw.
17.
Okay, so she makes it,
But
then
she still takes damage, so which means she gets another shot at the wisdom saving throw. So those other 2 attacks don't.
3d6. 3d6. I should have rolled 1 the first time. So 12 damage
Okay.
from the shield, which is like, I'm gonna hit high. Try to like hit her in the face.
Okay. Let's see. She has low wisdom. This is always a thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah. No.
A paladin with low wisdom?
Yeah, she's only got a +1 to her wisdom because her origin story. She was not
A paladin originally.
Yeah.
originally.
Gotcha.
There's a
So
road.
those other 2 strikes go through. She's gonna put a smite into the first one too.
Jesus. Yeah,
Right.
I got 10 extra hit points.
All right.
Have you been hit in this fight?
No, not yet.
That's
Good.
He's gotta get hit now. This is gonna leave a mark.
Plus the smite.
Oh, I didn't like what you were saying before the smite.
All right.
41 points of damage as the first strike slashes across your chest, and then this beaming blast of energy clams down and across your body and explodes in divine energy.
Yeah, I am hurt.
Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Yeah.
I'm still in double digits, but
All right.
that was a chunk.
Right.
I'm glad it wasn't me.
Marlo, so you just saw Azazel attack Abel. What do you want to do? The
You
succubus
run the
is-
other way.
succubus is there, but yeah.
Oh, fuck, this is hard.
How does the succubus look? Can I ask that?
She doesn't look good. She's dripping blood.
I would say to Abel, do you need help? Abel, do you need help right now?
Fine. Do what you need to do. I'll be
All
fine.
right, I'm going to run to the succubus.
Okay. Anzel's going to take an attack of opportunity against
Yeah, that's
you.
fair.
All right.
I always forget about
That
opportunity.
misses. 18 doesn't hit, right? Yeah.
No.
All right, yeah. So she swings back at you, but you skirt past her.
Sorry. Keep going.
All right.
And I'd like to take 3 shots on the succubus,
All right.
please.
And the ones with your blade do extra damage.
Mm-hmm. 24.
Yep.
21
Yep.
and 20.
Yeah. All 3 hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Here, good math. Good math.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 38 points of damage.
How do you take out the succubus?
Yeah.
I will. And they're still in the elven form, yeah?
Yes, they are. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to swing the sword like once to like get her like knock her like on the ground,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna go back to hell, you whore, and then just fucking like slam it into her.
Right. The moment the stab hits, her form returns back to the winged incubus form, and then slowly begins to turn into just liquefaction as she spreads across the floor. Anzel's eyes clear, and she looks down at her blade coated in Abel's blood, and she just drops it to the ground. She reaches out and casts Cure Wounds on you, Abel.
Oh, thank you so much.
Alright, it's 12 points of healing to you.
12 points.
12 points.
I'm feeling a bit better.
Alright. Alright, so looking around, you all see that, as far as you can tell, there's nothing of danger in the space around you. Everything's kind of grown quiet.
Hey Josh, can I roll something to see if if Jury puts together what I put together about this space?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
What should I roll?
Can I also roll something?
Roll an intelligence check.
Okay. Because I don't know if Jury would put it together, but I put it together. Well, I rolled another nat 1. That's my second nat 1 of the night.
No,
You know
I think
what?
Mars got it here.
I'm so upset that Jury's just standing there crying.
No.
I got a just at straight intelligence.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
So can I turn to the group and go, hey everybody, big treasure hoard, big open space, dragon, Leia, here.
Yeah.
What?
The messenger, the dragon that's supposed to come here. Azazel, they made this for
It
them.
makes sense that the Scalefold would be collecting valuables for the dragon that they worship, so it pans out, yes.
Yeah, they just made a lair for a dragon and then bounced.
So it's definitely.
So
a
we like
dragon coming
shouldn't be here.
No, we
is what I'm
should- we-
saying.
We should bounce too.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Bolton, is there anything else you think should be done here?
I think that the best bet is if the dragon is returning, then make sure that the ballistas are manned and that the people are safe in the mines for whatever is going to come.
No, keep talking. I gotta think something out in my head right now.
Well,
It's not here now, so I say we load up as much of this stuff as we can to get it back to the people it belongs to.
I don't know if the mines are safe for the people. The last we knew, Rennis Wade was taking men into the mines looking for something. If they're after something in the mines, I don't think the mines are safe for people.
Then we need to get people as far away from the city as quickly as possible.
Okay,
Okay.
the airship
we've got our ship.
and the one that was loaded with quicksilver.
I'm not exactly sure that a flying target is the best bet with the dragon.
Well, where else would you have the people go?
I mean, they can head towards Eldritch Peak. There's some spaces there where they can hunker down away from the town, away from the city. It depends on how quickly he gets here. If he's arriving with a cloud or is he coming before the cloud, we don't know, but...
Okay.
Anzel, and he kind of motions off, and Anzel is like still just kind of staring at her blade, and she bends down and picks it up and she sheathes it. Yes, she runs out, and she's going off to deliver messages for Bolton.
I go over to the storeroom, grab some empty bags, or if there's a full bag, empty it, and start shoving coin in it so that we can haul out to the people. Not claiming it in the name of the ticket takers, but
There's 5 or 6
people's money.
burlap sacks that you could fill up if you wanted to. You would all just have to carry burlap sacks filled with gold and stuff, so...
That's fine.
Yeah, sure. We'll load up as much as we can.
They maybe got some damages in the city a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so you load up those things. You're not able to get everything, but you get a large portion of what is there, leaving behind the weapons and the armor and things, and just grabbing gold and gems.
Were there anything left over? I know that you said the body's dissolved, but was there anything left over from them in the schmutz, like gems or belts or anything?
Yeah, I mean, just there's a few, like, especially where the Incubus and the Succubus were, there are a few, like, rings that kind of fell to the side, and, like, their leather clothing that they were wearing, which they weren't wearing much. So that's there.
I'll take anything that looks valuable, I will sweep up.
Yeah, there's probably 3 or 4 rings that you're not exactly sure how valuable that they look, but they have nice sized gems on them. Say 4 rings. And then where the chain devil was, it's just a lot of, I mean, the chains are literally part of its being, so those dissolved with it. But there are some just leather straps and things there as well. The only other thing that's in this space is the device that was broken by Mar and Jerd.
Oh, can I pocket the device?
Yep.
Would love to show that to some people.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very similar to the one that you guys found earlier. It, if Abel were to look at it, which I imagine he does, would notice that it's a slightly more sophisticated design than the other one was.
Uh-oh.
Can I cast Detect Magic while we're grabbing monies, just to see if there are any items we can bestow upon the people that would be helpful to protect themselves? I just want to see if there's any magic items amongst the horde.
Okay, so with Detect Magic, so the device that Mar has is still giving off a faint magical essence. There are a couple of like the swords and things in the pile that are also giving off faint magical essences. There is something at the very back of the storeroom, like underneath piles and stuff, that's also giving off a faint magical essence that you couldn't see just by a cursory glance through the storeroom.
Cool. I want to get like another sack and all the magical items, just stick them in there and just let everyone know that these ping as magical items, and perhaps the citizens can use them to defend themselves.
Yeah,
what did we find in the storage closet?
So there was 3 swords, a piece of armor, and then in the storage closet, like underneath a bunch of stuff, was a pair of boots.
Ooh. I pick up the Incubus pants and I'm like, Yorian would have liked these pants.
Can I just patting Jury's head? This is the saddest shit I've ever heard.
I think he would wear something like this.
It's okay.
He's so slutty. This looks just like him. Like put him, I throw them down. Can I check out my dulcimer too? I want to see what the fuck Bolton did to my dulcimer.
Yeah. So you're looking at it. It seems like it might be superficial, but there is a brand on the dulcimer that is a runic symbol of some kind.
I'm gonna kick his ass. I go up to him real mad.
Oh, no.
Is he still here?
Yeah, he's still here.
Hey, excuse me.
Yes.
What did you do to my dulcimer?
Well, with your history of attempting to run away from things, it's simply a tracking device.
Is this permanent?
No. Once you are in Alyria, I will remove it from your device, and it will be as good as golden.
If you ever do anything to my dulcimer again without asking me, I will kick your ass. I don't care who you are.
I'm sure that will go over swimmingly.
Oh, I would go to jail for it, and it would be worth it. And I walk away from him.
Patricians.
Fucking risk takers.
Alright. Alright, what would you like to do?
Get the hell out of the dragon's den.
Alright, so you all leave.
Bye.
At this point, the sun is rising in in the east, and the cloud has moved much closer over the course of the night. It's probably 10 or so miles, 15 miles. It's hard to tell with how high it is flying in the sky, how far away it is, but it is moving close. And it's ominous because it's the only cloud in the sky, and it's this roiling, reddish, dark mass of vapor and swirling energy. You move away from the stockade, and it's here where you start to see there's movement happening in the streets. The risk breakers, and with the work of Yanel and Azazel delivering messages, have gotten out some of the word, and there are people moving. And you see women and children and younger, or older figures moving away from the main areas towards maybe the front gate. So there is movement happening in that direction.
I suggest to Bolt and Kuhn that they drain the Quicksilver silos, either back into the mine or somewhere, because with taking the boat away, that was something that it was going to be taken somewhere, most probably to the castle. So it needs it for fuel or something like that. So deprive it of what it needs. And if you drain it into the mine, you can always mine it back out later.
I'm not sure how their system works. The head miner, perhaps C. The best bet might be just to blow them up.
That would work too.
Probably better to blow it up before the dragon will.
That's fair. Or figure out a way to drain. I'll send somebody off in that direction as soon as we can. Yes.
Can we do anything to help the townspeople?
Well, you can help with the helping people evacuate, or you can help build up the defenses and prepare for whatever's coming.
I'm gonna help build defenses.
Okay. The bulk of our forces are gathering towards the front gate entrance area. That's where there's 4 ballistas still in operation there. And so in the event that Azazel does attack, we might be able to work him into a zone where there's some crossfire that he would have to deal with.
I can dig trenches. Where would you like me to do that?
I think the front side of the gates would be the best source of that. There's a kind of a plaza area there that we're trying to barricade as much as we can, so that would be helpful.
All right, Josh, about how long have we got?
It's hard to tell.
Okay, so I've got Mold Earth as a cantrip.
Okay.
So for each action, I can move 5 feet of dirt.
Okay.
So every 6 seconds, I'm moving 5 feet of dirt.
Okay.
So this town is our earthenwork fortress out of the Battle of Verdun in the space of about 1 hour.
Yeah. Let's say over the course of the next couple hours, right? You guys have, the cloud is approaching. There's this ominous feeling that's setting over the town. But you immediately set to whatever work you would like to set to. And there's 2 or 3 hours of time that pass where the tension is building and is there, but there's still no sign of any threat. So we'll go ahead and take a quick 10 or 5. Let's say 5-minute break.
What I would say is we give the bags of gold to the mayor and let her deal with that.
Okay. Well, let's say we take a quick 5, and then you guys can figure out what you would want to contribute to building the town's defenses over the course of that 3-hour period that you are working with here.
Thank you,
So you know what
Thank you,
Kamala's doing, but yeah. All right. See you at 5.
We'll be back. Josh, I don't like that you're making a map.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's very concerning.
Atwood started
to me.
talking fortifications, so I figured.
It's very concerning to me that you're making a map.
All right. So, you guys ready to jump back in?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, with this in mind, so this is the front entrance where Bolton would have directed you. These spaces here, these are anything that's on this surface. I know it's hard to tell because of the basic ground, but these are the wall sections, so they're probably 15 or 20 feet above everything else. And there are 4 ballista that kind of frame this central courtyard area, that this is the main defensible entrance to Feldspar. So, Kamana, where would you have kind of done your work digging trenches in this area?
Yeah, like the one in front, all of that would have been piled up as a berm, like on the other side of the trench.
Okay, so like on this side of the wall here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have done berms all along here.
And then it's like 5 feet deep on the other side, so.
Alright, so there's natural berms here where archers or other people could hide out and prepare. Okay, cool. Good. Marlo, how would you have spent the 3 hours preparing? And I assume that everyone would have taken a short rest at some point in that 3 hours too.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would like to use my alchemist supplies to make some alchemist fire.
Okay. All right. Over the course, including a short rest in there, you could make probably 4 pots or containers of alchemist fire.
Okay. And then I guess I would just kind of place them in some... Where would it be smart to place them? I'm asking for help.
You can get help from the
I'm
group.
asking
Yeah.
for help from the group.
Silence fell across.
Sorry, I was thinking about what.
No,
I was
it's okay.
gonna
It's
do.
okay. It's like a tricky thing.
As
And
like-
one of the trenches would be good because it
Yeah,
can't be
I-
easily hit. And then if
Yeah,
it
I
goes
guess- I
off,
guess-
it's not gonna.
spread through the trenches, I guess.
Okay, all right.
It's probably the best
so,
spot.
so that they can lob it if they need to. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
I also would like to tell the mayor that the lawmaster is dead. I don't know why I'm laughing as I say
Yeah,
that.
it's so awkward.
Yeah. So you do find like Yanel is waiting until the last of the citizens who want to leave are leaving, and so she's up with you all, and so you have a conversation. And when you tell her, she's just, "Well, I had prepared myself for such a truth after they had told me, and it is good to know that he is not prisoner or something even worse is happening to him. Thank you for telling me, though.
He'd be proud of you.
Well, we can hope that we defend the city, and then he would be proud."
I give her a pat on the shoulder. I'd also like to. I don't think this would take much time. I'd like to take I guess my sword and if there's a patch of is there a dirt kind of area? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so these parts here are road and they're stone, but
Mhm.
everything else in this vicinity is dirt or manicured lawn or things like that. So there's
Okay. Where there's just a bunch of dirt, I would like to write out Feldspar will always be free.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
that's
say this is a garden
good.
space in the middle, so Mars. Mar writes out her creed there. Feldspar will always be free. All right.
And that's what I do.
All right. Saurus.
I am going to help with the Quicksilver.
Okay. All right. So
What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up about 5 or 6 barrels and have them sent back to the square and placed random spots around that central area so that, say, the dragon lands, we could shoot said barrel, cause it to explode, and then help get rid of the rest of the Quicksilver.
these are also barrels. I only have so many barrels. All right. Cool. So random places around the square. You've got barrels of Quicksilver that you can use. Good.
I've played enough Lorian games to know the advantage of blowing up random barrels of stuff.
All right. Jordan.
So tell me if this works, Josh. I'll ask for Abel's help too. But I have protection from energy, and I was wondering if we could make a big Quicksilver sigil with it to like affect multiple people. Would that work?
You probably
Given the time?
have enough time. Let me look at what level is the spell?
3rd level.
3rd level.
Because my thought being it lasts up to an hour, so we could cram people into it when we see them approach.
Okay. Yeah, so it would be the willing creature you touch has resistance to 1 damage check. Okay, interesting. So you could either do it so that you're expanding the spell to hit multiple people and just target the party. Or you could create a zone of safety where somebody could get into that zone and get the ability or the protection.
That would be good. If we have, well, I was going to say we could put that wherever we're like firing weapons at them.
Well, they are spread out, so you could choose one of the ballista to protect above the others.
Okay, where are you saying out?
I've got the glow of the tiny hut.
You do?
That's...
But will we be able to attack if we're in the tiny hut?
It's tiny hut rule, so as long as we all start within the tiny hut, except for one person.
One person would have to remain in the hut.
So no magic can come in or out,
Yeah.
but it could be like a safety zone for.
Yes.
Okay, you do that. I think I'll ask the party what they think would be good for the zone if
So
we should put it on a.
You could either all gain the effect of protection from energy, just your group, or you could have a zone space on the map that would be where you would gain protection from, which would give you resistance to a type of
one of
which
the
you know
damage
what type
type.
of dragon it is, so you'd probably say fire. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'll ask the group what they want to do. Do you all want to be personally protected, or you want a little zone?
Are we staying? Are we getting the hell out of Dodge, or are we staying here for this?
I look to Bolton because I assume if he's staying here. I mean, I guess it's part of our contract, right? That we go.
And I don't think that a dragon assault was part of the contract, but I would appreciate the help.
That's weird.
I plan on staying.
Yeah, I think if we're doing all this preparation work, we might as well stay and help the people fight as much as we can.
I would say do one of the ballistae.
Yeah, I like the idea of like a zone or an area.
Maybe one of the ones that are down low, like in the middle of the screen, where we could get close to it if we need to.
All right, so this ballista over here.
I was thinking one of the other ones.
One of the far back ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are back.
All right, yeah. Okay.
Sure.
So this one has the zone of energy drawn around it. So now there is like this orb of protection, which gives resistance to the ballista as well to fire damage.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, Abel.
That will keep at least one of them in the fight.
Yeah. I wanted to see if I could help with setting up the ballista. If I can, and tell me if this is possible, carve sigils similar to like my arcane firearm and have the ballista do extra damage when they hit.
I think that you, in a 3-hour time period, would have time to do that on one of the ballista, and then you could, let's see. Yeah, you could probably do it if you wanted to do it to the same ballista that's protected. And then I would say that it would do like force damage in addition to its normal damage.
Okay, all right. So I'll do that, and then I'll take some time to see if I can identify the magic items and see what those were.
Okay, the swords were all just basic +1, and the armor was a +1. The boots were winged boots.
Ooh, winged boots. So I'll go to the mare.
Mm-hmm.
And
do they require attunement?
The boots do, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to the winged boots. Jeez.
They were not in the horde. They were tucked away separate from the horde.
No, they weren't.
Oh.
I'm going to. Does anyone need a +1 sword or +1 armor? Was it
Absolutely not.
heavy armor, light, medium armor? What is it?
It's just leather. It's light armor. +1 light armor.
I'm good.
Part of me wants to see Marlowe as a werewolf with winged boots flying.
Listen, I'm just saying, I only got 2 items attuned right now. I got an open slot, baby.
I think that's all
I'm just
you.
saying.
Marlowe sweeping in from above as a werewolf, pouncing on something. That's money, folks.
And you could attune to them as part of that short rest that you take, Mark.
Yeah, if you want to make use of them, go ahead.
I would love to.
And I can make wing boots.
Mar, while you're attuning to them, you're studying the objects you're putting them on, and they mold to your shape. On the bottom of the right-hand sole, you see carved into it with a knife an RW.
That fucker! I put on.
Oh wow!
Amazing.
He's gonna be looking for those.
Yep, Rennis left in such a hurry, he left his winged boots behind.
Consolation
what a
prize.
loser. I'm so fucking happy.
Stole his kicks.
This is the gift that keeps on giving.
Like very Wizard of Oz. You stole his shoes, and now
His Air Jordans.
yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah. So that ballista will do an additional D10 of force damage because they do 3D10 as well.
I guess I'll just give the swords to Bolton and see who he thinks they should. Plus, who needs an extra little oomph to their sword swing?
He hands them off to the men who are manning the ballistas.
And I might keep the +1 leather armor, honestly. I don't know what kind of armor I'm wearing, though. And I don't know how to find that.
If you look at your inventory on D&D Beyond, you should be able to see what's equipped.
It's our equipment. Stuttered leather.
4 hours of fly with this thing? Are you kidding me, guys?
Incredible. Incredible.
Okay.
Mar's going to take the fight to them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys, wait until I become next level when I can get I can get all my fucking what's it called when the rogue gets all the bonus action shit?
Oh, cutting action.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
can fly with a cutting action.
Oh, we forgot your sneak attack in the last fight.
I forgot all of my secrets.
I did too.
And you would have gotten all that because you were flanking like every attack.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
You're a bloody rogue
You
hunter.
still ended them.
I did plenty of damage. I did forget I was a rogue.
You bloody rogue hunter.
To be fair, I've only been a rogue for like 3 days.
Yeah. All right. As the 3 hours wears down and you guys are all kind of setting up your spaces, where in this place would you set yourself? The ballista are manned by teams of 2 people, so they can every other round, because it takes an action to load, an action to aim, and an action to fire, so they'll be able to fire every other round. So they've got 2 people on each one of the ballista that have volunteered, and there's about 7 archers that have taken up space in the trenches that are going to be able to go off on their rounds as well.
Do we want to cast Tiny Hut right there in the middle with everybody in it, and then if you need healing, you can duck back into it, and I can boost your HP before you go out?
Can you cast in the
No.
I can cast in the hut.
Oh,
Yeah, he just can't cast
you can't
outside.
leave.
I can't leave and have the hut still be there.
do you have a lot of good range spells though?
Not really.
Okay, yeah, then that's fine. I think that would be good.
I have
Yeah.
a little plastic piece that I was going to use for the tiny hut, and I don't know where it
Fucking
is.
nothing range.
So we'll just
Yeah, I don't have
say
good range. Guess what? My one spell that's ranged
I have
is
something.
fire.
Wait.
I thought
I
I
have
had a little
fireball.
plastic piece for the tiny hut. Yeah.
I love how Ronnie ran. That was good.
Donde está? It's last I saw it was in the sink.
I'm picturing one of the little pizza tables.
All right. So does everybody see themselves starting out the fight in the hut, or does
Yeah,
anybody
we'll
wanna
start
kinda
the
spread
fight
out?
in the hut.
All right. Cool.
Is the hut translucent or transparent?
Transluce. It's opaque.
You can choose.
Yeah.
But I'll say opaque.
Okay.
I'm gonna start by the ballista that's protective.
You ruined Mars' message.
Okay. Do you want to be up on the wall or down off the wall?
Down off the wall.
Okay.
It's okay.
Within the zone.
And they started, they put ladders up going to each of those. So in the event that one of the ballista gets attacked, one of the ballista gets attacked, they can
Retreat.
reinforce and have somebody else go up there to man the ballista. So that's what the archers are planning to do.
Josh.
Yes. Bolton.
Can I actually?
Here in the
I don't.
I would like to tell Jury the direction I am heading.
Okay.
And how far does message?
Like it's
200?
120.
120.
Yep.
I would like to get like 100, 120 feet towards the cloud and hide.
Okay. Yeah. So
Ooh.
you're gonna be off the map more, but you're this
Yeah,
you're
that's fine.
this way over here.
That's fine. I just want to see if I can if they start doing shit where I can see it, I can maybe give a heads up to people before it happens.
Word.
Alright, I'll tell you I'll be checking in
All right.
every few minutes.
So we've got Kaimana, Jury, and Abel inside the hut, and with Marlo exiting on his cell.
I don't
Yeah, and I want to be. I don't know what would be out there necessarily, but I would like to be hidden for sure.
Can I take a? I don't think I'd be in the hut because all my stuff is ranged, and I won't be able to cast outside of it.
Well, no, this is just
No,
you come
you
back
can
in the hut
yeah.
after.
You start
so
in the hut, and then
You
that
have to
way.
start
if
in the
you-
hut when I cast it. No one.
Oh, if that way, in that case, I'll start in the
No.
hut.
You can allow anybody to. You get to choose who comes into the hut. I think.
No, that's not.
You start out
Oh,
when
is
you
it
cast
says-
it.
okay.
I know what you're saying.
So
yeah.
we can say that everyone was together when you cast the hut, and
Yeah.
now you guys have dispersed to go your separate directions.
Okay, perfect,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, because
Right,
I
so-
want to be probably near the archers or something, or should I take a pay to the models but can try to hide? And I think I'll place myself with the archers.
Okay. All right. So you're over
And
here
do
in this
some
trench
rain.
with the archers. All right. Cool. All right. So the 3 hours goes by, and several hundred citizens pour out of the gates, and after a while, the stream kind of dies down a little bit, and Yanel kind of looks and she says, "Well, I think everyone else must be just hunkering down in their homes. The men here," and she kind of references the 20 or so guys, just normal citizens who have grabbed bows or are manning ballista. They've wanted to stay to fight with you to protect Feldspar. I wish you good luck. May the blessings of the Eight be on you. And she heads out of the city and follows the last few who go before her. Another 35 minutes or so goes, and then suddenly you hear the church bells ringing. Boom. Marlo, from your vantage point, you've probably climbed up on a building or something. You're looking in the direction of the cloud, and you see a shadow descending from the cloud.
No.
It dives down out of the air, and then its wings fly open, this massive creature, and it begins making its way. And you see it kind of light over near the stockade. And then all of you hear this roar of anger and frustration coming from the stockade.
We did that.
Uh-oh.
and then it wings its way towards the front of town.
We should have booby trapped us. Ah!
I
Bye.
thought about it, but I think it's better we're all together.
All right, Marlo, you see it start winging its direction.
Like an explosion or
towards-
something.
It's winging its way over town.
I would have been like, the second Jury checked in on me, I would have been like, yep, dragon's coming, witch stockade, mad dragon.
Yeah, I play like the warning sound,
Okay.
like
And
a battle
Everyone
song.
kind of hunkers down and gets in their positions. And they take a round to go ahead and load all of the ballista. They can't aim it this round because they have nothing to aim it at, but they're all loaded and ready to go. And technically you have the ability to prepare an action as it's flying in. So think about the Marlo.
Yes.
You're just kind of, are you going to book it towards the square? Or are you waiting?
I'm waiting. Will the dragon come by me before he gets to the square?
It's moving around. It's kind of like hunting. When it sees all of the activity at the square, it does start to make its way that direction. It's kind of going to fly probably 40 or 50 feet in the air above you. It's close by.
Great. When it gets within that range, I would like to attack it with the javelin.
The javelin and lightning. Okay, cool. So as it's coming in, that's going to happen. Saurus, are you holding anything?
Holding shot with pistol.
Pistol shot. Abel.
I'm going to hold. Oh, jeez. What's the range on this one? It's only 30 feet. Come back to me.
Okay. Kaimana, you're in the circle. Juridan.
I use my deck of illusions and I'll cast an illusion with it.
Okay. So go ahead and what does it pop out as?
Let me see. I don't know how you actually roll this or anything. I guess I just do a playing card randomizer or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Random
All right.
playing card. Go ahead.
And
Sorry, I'll
Sel's
do this.
she's gonna pop out, hearing the church bells. She's gonna pop out of the circle for a moment, and she's going to hold a guiding bolt. She's running low on spell slots though. All right. And Bolton calls for the archers and everything to prepare themselves.
Let's see. That was it. Shows up as a knight and 4 guards.
A knight and 4
And
guards.
4 guards. I got
so
the King
they're
of
gonna be
Hearts.
here.
All right. I'll make a document for this.
Cool.
Knight.
All right. So as it's flying in, Marlo, your attack goes off first. Go ahead and roll your lightning attack.
Do I get sneak attack because I am hidden?
Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, please.
Okay.
You do. He rolled a natural 1 on his perception.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna still say what I got on stealth. Yeah. Okay. That's a 30. I just wanted to say that I got 30.
Yes, that definitely is.
Okay. All right. So I get advantage on this attack, right?
Yep.
Okay. Natural 20.
Yeah. Amazing.
All right, go ahead and roll that lightning damage.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw to see what if he the extra damage on this.
12.
He just fails.
There you go.
Wow.
Okay, wait. So this is. Do you need the lightning and the actual javelin damage separate, or can
Nope.
I do this all at
You
once?
can do it all at
Okay.
once.
So that's gonna be
Oh, Lord.
holy shit.
Sneak attack plus. Oh my god.
Oh, and my sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Sneak attack get doubled.
Yeah. Any dice doubled.
Yeah. I'm rolling 12d6. I'm gonna do this no, I'm gonna roll it. I want to fucking roll.
Yeah, you should roll.
Yeah, you should. You deserve that.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll 4 of these 30 times. That's what we're gonna do here.
What's the DC on the illusion, Jordan?
I believe it's 15.
Okay.
It's DC Intelligence 15.
15.
15.
Okay.
I'm just holding chill touch while just FYI while
Okay.
Marlo prepares her massive damage hit.
That's my. Also gets. Sorry, I gotta add one more thing to this. I'm looking for it.
Yes.
Uh, 50.
Okay. 50 points of damage. And it kind of wheels around and it doesn't see you because its perception check is so small.
Oh, Josh, I'm so sorry. That was without sneak attack, I think.
Oh.
No, it was. It was.
Okay,
I did do
yeah.
sneak attack. I'm so sorry.
All right. So
I shouldn't be greedy. I'm
It
trying to
charges
get
in
50 points.
at the start of the round, and it lands right in front of Juridan's illusions because it did not
Oh my
perceive
God.
them as illusions. And
Yay!
it-
Amazing!
It opens the round by releasing a cone of fire all through this zone, which isn't going to hit anybody except for the illusions. And
Incredible.
but it
And at
now-
that point, I think
Does
they're
it set the barrel off next to it?
no, because it's aiming this direction, so it would have kind of gone this and out and around and above the archers' heads. The archers do release. Let me roll for my two groups of archers. Wow, the second group of archers got a natural 20.
Hell
oh
yeah!
my god, this is amazing.
So that's 12 points of damage from. Or no,
It's a beautiful dragon. I hate to kill him.
You know, guys, I had
That's-
one range
I don't.
attack.
20 points
I'm
of
really
damage.
proud of myself.
Okay.
I can't do fucking shit
No,
anymore.
no, you brought the pain.
Soros, what's the range on your gun?
It is 2060.
If you want to take the shot at disadvantage, you can.
How far away am I from the barrel?
About the same, about 55 feet. Yeah, it's 45 feet because he's 50 feet away from you.
I'll shoot at the barrel.
Okay, go ahead and roll. With disadvantage to hit.
Okay, low one was a 14. Roll plus pistol of 6, so that's a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, that hits. So you puncture the side of the Quicksilver barrel, and you all watch as this Quicksilver begins to leak and pool around this space, easily accessible for flaming attacks or anything else to light this ablaze.
So somebody with that alchemist fire could do some fun damage.
Yes. All right. Let's see who else is held. Oh, Abel, go ahead and throw off your cold touch.
I have a question.
Yes.
So there's a pool of Quicksilver now gathering around the dragon.
It's kind of in this space right here. Yeah.
Oh,
He knows these aren't a threat
Yeah,
anymore.
they become woo.
Yeah.
Ha, idiot.
I was holding my chill touch.
Yep.
I'm just curious, like if that Quicksilver would
You can try.
have an effect on the chill touch at all. But what would I need to do to?
You could choose to target the Quicksilver instead of the dragon.
I just feel that's gonna be a wasted attack. Then.
Doing damage is never a waste.
Yeah, I mean, like I try to aim it at the Quicksilver. The dragon's. I'm just gonna see if I can hit him.
Okay. Is it?
15 plus 6 is a 21.
That does hit.
Okay, so he gets hit with some necrotic damage. It does some other stuff to him, doesn't it? necrotic damage. Can't regain hit points until the start of the next turn or until the. Okay, well, I thought it would like slow him or something. 8 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and he can't regain hit points. He has disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Okay. All right, that works. And then Azazel's guiding bolt will not hit, so she releases and it flies above into the area. All right. So with that in mind, go ahead and roll initiative, and we'll put our initiative
Yes.
down for what this is going to look like for
Let's
our
do it.
next round.
Oh, I rolled shit yet again. What is happening?
All right.
Yeah, I'm just used to going like last in initiative. It is what it is.
All right.
Yeah,
Anybody
see.
25 to 20?
20.
Anybody else?
Yeah, just put me down as last.
All right,
So-
Mar. All right, 19 to 15.
19.
19. Okay. Come on. Okay. Nobody else? All right. All right. Then, hold on, let me roll for the ballista. Oh, well, I think the ballista might go last. They rolled a natural one.
Whoa.
They do go after me. That's
And
nice.
the archers. Okay, cool. All right, so 14 to 10.
Keep going.
Oh, okay. 9 to 5.
9.
I didn't
I
know
rolled
you could roll that low, Saurus.
Saurus,
I rolled a 3.
archers.
Keep going for Jordan.
6 for Abel, in case
Okay,
you.
Abel 6, and Jordan,
I got a 4.
and then the ballista at the end with Azazel going after Saurus and Bolton going right behind Saurus. All right, cool. So with that set up in mind and the assault of Ahriman's messenger, we will go ahead and pick up there next time. Close up Azazel.
Hi, cutie.
Oh, we're gonna kick your ass,
Yeah.
hopefully.
He's for those who have studied
Good looking
dragons,
boy.
he is like he's still kind of a young dragon, but he looks like he's on the cusp of moving towards adulthood.
Oh,
So
he's just about to hit
he's a
puberty.
little bigger than a standard young dragon. He's bigger than you guys.
Got to have his bar mitzvah.
Yeah,
We
he's about
can
to have his
kill a
bar
young dragon easy. Come on now.
I
All
don't
right.
feel good about it, but we will.
mitzvah.
Josh, did you expect us to fight this dragon?
I
Genuine
was
question.
going to be prepared for you to fight the dragon.
I think we just spent so much time like peddling around in Feldspar. It was like
Yeah, it was.
making fight a dragon.
You also have to. You guys are like 3 days further along in the journey than you would have been otherwise because of the time in the sanctum.
True.
Yeah,
Which is
honestly,
great we did that
Well,
first,
yeah.
honestly.
I will let you know that when I originally planned this, I thought that you guys would try to free Feldspar first, and that the sanctum would be the last thing you did. So depending on like the time dilation, you would be coming out of the sanctum with Feldspar already having been attacked by the dragon, or not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But we were like, curveball,
Bro,
Josh.
it's gonna
Hey,
be
guess what, Josh?
fucking
No.
cool as hell if we get to kill Armand's dragon right now, and then peace out before the cloud comes.
You did notice that the cloud's trajectory was not going to take it directly over the town. It's kind of skirting, so that it's kind of skirting to the south of the town a little bit.
Don't like
Oh,
that.
interesting. Where would
Towards
that
our
be? Towards Anavir?
I
maybe?
mean, no. Like the closest thing would be kind of
Where's our ship parked?
at Eldritch Peak. Your ship's in Eldritch Peak. The closest thing would be like you kind of think it looks like it might. I mean, if you were to take the trajectory in a straight line, depending on if it continues to travel in a straight line, somewhere between Hightower and Eldritch Peak, out
I
to
don't like
sea.
that.
I don't like that.
Out to sea, boy! I wonder where they're going.
Oh,
Don't like that. Don't like
I
that
mean-
at all.
Noavia's out to sea. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be fine.
I mean,
Don't like that.
it's going way sure.
Yeah.
But we'll pick up
We're still
there.
going on vacation. It's
Yeah.
fine.
We'll pick up there. That'll be the culmination of the Feldspar arc with the
What a
defeat,
fucking
with the fight with
finale, dude.
Azazel. Yeah. So
We fight Azazel, and then we're like, all right, fuck this town.
yeah.
We're done with this town.
Love vegetable rights.
We've got 5,000 gold to go pick up from Interview. And also,
Yes.
we're maybe under investigation, so
By the
As
FBI.
long as we get our gold, that's all that matters.
Well, we got to take care of the rats of Rylus as well.
you do. Yeah.
Got a
Which
lot to do.
I think
Soros, that's a question. Would you have wanted them to go with the townspeople, or would you wanted them to stay?
They were on the ship last I heard.
Yeah,
so
and Bolton has taken the ship, and it is parked currently in the mines.
okay.
I mean, we could have
I would have
suggested
given
maybe.
them a choice.
Okay, let me see.
They are free rats. They have a choice.
Beaker chooses to stay,
Beaker.
Hurricane.
and
They
he sends Alembic and Crucible and the other ones on.
There's one named Crucible. Are you kidding me?
They're all named after alchemical devices. So, Beaker, Jordan, what's your dexterity save? Or what's your
My
dexterity?
dexterity?
Sorry, your dexterity modifier.
Oh my god. I wasn't expecting this. Why do we need my dex mod?
Yeah, because
Is it-
Beaker will roll the same as you, so he either goes before you or after you.
Beaker. My dex mod is. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I had to pull it back up. I turned it off. +1.
Okay, so Beaker will go before you. And Beaker will be inside of the
Lehut.
hut. He is a healer, so he will not. Alright.
Not bad to have another one.
He
of
doesn't have a
those.
lot of spell slots, but he can potentially be helpful to you for small healing abilities. Yeah.
Sure.
Are we gonna assume he started in the hut?
Yes.
We'll see him
Okay.
started. Yeah, I that was on my list of things to check with you guys, and I completely forgot to ask Soros about, so that's my bad.
Okay.
All right. But we'll pick up there next time with the Azazel's assault on Feldspar.
All right.
Yay.
Ah.
See y'all.
All right, bye, guys.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.